Hello and welcome to Signature TV News Highlight for this Monday. I am Marvelous Obommanu. The Minister of Interior, Rauf Aregbesola, has vowed to pursue and recapture all inmates who escaped from the Abolongo, Oyo State Custodial Center of the Nigeria Correctional Service on Friday night when the facility came under attack by gunmen. The minister gave the assurance on Sunday morning during an inspection of the facility. He assured Nigerians that the federal government will pursue not just those who attacked the facility, but those who have escaped lawful custody. Rauf Aregbesola noted that 446 out of 907 escapees have been recaptured, whilst 69 never left the facility. On the efforts to rebuild the damaged part of the facility, the minister noted that he has directed the Nigeria Correctional Service to immediately begin remediation work. The Economic and Financial Crimes Commission (EFCC) has commenced the interrogation of a former Senate President, Anyim, in a case of alleged corruption and diversion of public funds. Anyim, who arrived at the headquarters of the anti-graft agency in Jabi, Abuja at about 3 p.m. on Sunday, is being grilled by a team of operatives. Though details of the specific allegations against the former secretary to the government of the Federation were sketchy as of press time, a source familiar with the case informed journalists that it is linked to the corruption and money laundering case involving former aviation minister and serving Senator Stella Odua. Part of the rehabilitation funds to the tune of 780 million naira was allegedly traced to a company in which Senator Anyim has interest. Rivers State Governor Nyesom Wike at the weekend said that the state was not at war with the federal government or any of its agencies. The clarification followed insinuations in some quarters about hostility between the two tiers of government in the wake of the legal dispute over who is authorized to collect value-added tax in the state. Wike made this explanation at a public lecture on taxing powers in a federal system. He said Rivers and the federal government were co-equals because they derived their life from the Constitution. The public lecture was organized in commemoration of the 60th birthday of Senior Advocate of Nigeria, Ahmed Raji. Wike explained that the taxing system being sought was one that would ensure homogenization, adding that the taxing system being used today is not what was agreed upon at the Constitutional Conference. The Minister of State for Petroleum Resources, Chief Timipri Silva, has assured that Nigeria will meet the 3 million barrels per day quota allocated to the country by the Organization of Petroleum Exporting Countries (OPEC). Silva said though the country currently produced about 1.3 million barrels per day, concerted efforts were being made to increase production to meet the OPEC quota. Silva gave the assurance at the weekend during the 2021 graduation ceremony of Petroleum Training Institute, Efirum, Delta State. The minister, who was represented by Permanent Secretary, Minister of Petroleum Resources, Nasir Gwazo, said the Federal Executive Council had mandated the ministry to meet the 3 million barrels per day production within the shortest time possible. Armed forces detained Sudan's prime minister over his refusal to support their coup on Monday, the information ministry said, after weeks of tensions between military and civilian figures who shared power since the ouster of autocrat Omar al-Bashir. Civilian members of Sudan's ruling council and ministers in Hamdok's transitional government were also detained by the joint military forces. It was disclosed that internet services were cut across the country and the main roads and bridges connecting with the capital, Khartoum, shuttered. Dozens of demonstrators set car tires on fire as they gathered on the streets of the capital to protest against the detentions. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer has said he is the right man to manage Manchester United, despite a historic hammering by Liverpool on Sunday as Mohamed Salah scored a hat-trick in a 5-0 rout at Old Trafford. For the first time in Premier League history, United trailed 4-0 at the halftime and lost by 5 goals without scoring at home since 1955. The Red Devils have now taken 1 point from a possible 12th in the league to fall to 7th, 8 points off leaders Chelsea. However, Solskjaer says he believes he is the right man to manage Manchester United. He said he is getting close to what he wants with the club. That's the Signature TV news highlight. For details, visit www.signaturetv.org and please do join us later in the evening for Signature TV news update. On behalf of my producer, Brenda Etta, I am Marvelous Obommanu. Thanks for watching.